You want to know the real reason you haven't lost weight and kept it off. Maybe you tried many times and you didn't lose the weight at all. Maybe you just kept losing and regaining the same body weight over and over again. And understandably so, that's super frustrating. So a couple days ago, I went to a breath work class. And obviously there's lots of benefits to breath work. It can relax you, tone down the nervous system. It's great if you're a high busy individual. But part of this class was also a cold plunge. I'm gonna be honest with you, cold plunges are not my thing. I don't like them, not just because they're uncomfortable, but because a lot of the benefits that they're touted to have don't have any backing, and there's really no proof of them whatsoever. And I believe they're one of those trends and industry hype that is already starting to fade out quite a bit. So I wasn't thrilled about this, but the point of this is that a lot of the stuff that you guys are doing, that maybe you are doing, to try to lose the weight and keep it off is ineffective. It's not the stuff that you need to do to actually get the results. So in other words, you're wasting your time, you're wasting your effort, you're wasting your energy on things that have little to no effect on the result you want whatsoever. And that's one of the things I do with my Complete Fit coaching clients is I make sure that they're shifting the energy in the right areas to get the results. Okay? Make sure they're putting the right slices of their life, their busy lives, into the right areas that are gonna help move that needle the most with the least effort. And this is not about speed, it's about efficiency. So, like I said, a lot of the stuff that you guys are doing, the fad diets, the workout plans, the challenges, the strict meal plans, the detoxes, the blah, 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 using waist trainers, trying pills and supplements, it's all just a tiny little drop in the pan. It's a tiny little drop. And a lot of that stuff doesn't do shit all for weight loss. So you're just wasting your time and energy doing shit that does not matter. And this is the biggest thing I see. I've talked to thousands and thousands of busy ass dads and moms online. And this is the biggest thing I see when I ask them what they're doing or what they've tried. It's all an incomplete photo, and the things are just shit strategies. They're not good strategies. Now, in order to actually get results, it comes down to something, you guys aren't gonna wanna hear it. It comes down to what some people say, the boring basics. It comes down to the daily and weekly habits that you're doing on a regular basis. The daily and weekly things that make up your lifestyle. The fundamental shit that we do on a regular basis. That's ultimately what it comes down to. And the truth is, the path to getting the result you want, to losing the weight and keeping it off in a healthy way, comes from building habits. And it comes from building habits that work for you in your exact life. And also knowing how to modify those habits for the long run. But the problem with this is here, it's how do you build the habits? And this is where most of you go wrong. The reason why so many of you are actually failing on your weight loss and failing on losing the weight and keeping it off comes down to your mindset. And I know that to some people might sound a little woo-woo, but your mindset is the foundation that helps you set up the proper health habits. Your mindset is what you need to make sure that you lay down the right habits so you can build that lifestyle. Okay, so everyone's kind of got this confused, like your mindset virtually is a series of beliefs that you have. It's a series of beliefs that you hold around health, fitness, nutrition, and those beliefs that either work for you or they work against you. And too many people have their beliefs working against them, and that's why you're never staying consistent. That's why you're never getting sustainable results, because your beliefs are working against you. That's mindset, guys. So this is actually how it works. You have to establish the right mindset. And it's not like flicking a switch. You can't say, oh great, look, now I have a great mindset overnight. No, that's not how it works. It's like building a muscle. It's like improving your cardio. It's like improving your flexibility. You have to work on it piece by piece over time. Once you have your mindset locked in, what that allows you to do is build the right type of habits into your life using the right strategies, okay? It allows you to build the right type of habits using the right strategies. And from there, it makes them repeatable, right? If you have the wrong approaches, if you're trying to do things that are quick fixes and stuff like that, they're not repeatable. You're not able to get consistent with them, and thus they're not sustainable. With the right mindset, you put the right habits in with the right strategies that make sense for your life, it becomes repeatable. Then it becomes repeatable. And once it's repeatable, what happens? It becomes a lifestyle. After a period of time of repeating a series of habits, it becomes a lifestyle. A lifestyle is literally just a bunch of health habits that are combined together. It's a way of living your life. It could be, your dietary habits. It could be your exercise habits. It could be your lifestyle habits. It could be your activity habits, your sleep habits, stress management habits, and so on and so on and so on. Okay? So that allows you to build a lifestyle. Now, how long that actually happens, that actually depends on the person. Can be 6 months, can be 12 months, can be 18 months, can be 2 years, depending on what strategies you are using and depending on lots of individual personality characteristics. Now, the last piece, the literal answer is, once you repeat a lifestyle for long enough, once you're living a lifestyle for long enough and it's become automatic for you, what happens is you build an identity around who you are as a person, around that lifestyle. You're no longer the person that's just trying to do it. You're just the person that does it. Like, I am the person who gets up in the morning and goes to the gym and eats a healthy breakfast. It's not even a question to you anymore. It doesn't even occupy a decision-making center in your brain anymore because it's part of who you are. That is that identity. And that's when it takes literally like the biggest life event to shake that up and actually throw you off course, okay? When we're first starting to build habits, especially with really shitty strategies, with the wrong mindset, it's so easy to break those strategies and fall off the wagon. That's why so many newbies keep falling off the wagon, because it's shit-ass strategies, okay? The poor mindset, they just crumble with the slightest little bump. Me, I've been living my life at Health and Fitness for 25 years, okay? 25 years, and I've never fallen off. I could have in the first couple years, but now I've been doing so long, I can travel in different countries. Right now I'm in the Dominican Republic. I can travel through different countries, and it doesn't faze me. I still stay fit, I still stay healthy, I still live my way of life. Nothing can shake me up, or very few things could shake me up at this point. Okay guys, so that's what it comes down to. Just a quick recap, guys. Get the right mindset in place while building the right habits. Find the right strategies for the habits to make them repeatable. Once you repeat habits for long enough, months, it becomes a lifestyle. Once you have a lifestyle, it's about solidifying that lifestyle as part of who you are. It's about making that your identity. You're no longer just a person who does it, you are that person. Okay? And when you get there, my friend, you have won. Okay? I'm gonna drop a link down below in the description if you are looking to chat with me about how I can help you drop weight and build a healthy lifestyle for the long run, so you can feel damn good in your body, so you can feel damn good in your clothes, and so that you can live your life in a way that allows you to spend more time with your family, more time with your kids, and more successful time with your job or career, and just ultimately not feel held back in any single way. If that's you, hit me up. The link's down in the description. Otherwise, cheers.